functional neurology treat ADD?
So it's important to remember every patient is different, and we have a lot of areas in the brain that can be responsible for focus and attention issues. So it's very specific to the patient, but we know that our frontal cortical areas are involved in our attention, ability to maintain attention. We also have the basal ganglia, the midbrain area that's involved. And so it really just depends what site is the primary area of dysfunction, and we start there. We know for certain that eye movements are a biomarker. They get disrupted. We can measure it. We use VNG to measure this, and they break down. And so we know that that's indicative of ADD. So we go in, we do eye movements, we do different vestibular stimulations, possibly balance exercises, maybe a little SSEP on our cranial nerves to feed into certain nuclei of the brain and create new connectivity in there. And then all of a sudden, attention gets way better. The reason being is the same areas that are involved in eye movement, different vestibular functions, and balance coordination are also involved in our ability to maintain focus and attention. It's super important to recognize that in order to have perfect attention, that means my brain is sending out a lot of inhibitory pathways. It's saying, hey, this thing right here is super important for me to focus on, so that's what I'm going to focus on, but in order to do so, I have to inhibit everything else, all the distractions going on. So if I'm sitting at my computer and I'm wanting to finish a PowerPoint, right, there could be a million things that are coming into my environment and my world that are distracting. Sounds in the background, somebody's mowing the lawn, somebody wants to call my name for something, or a cat's making a sound in the background. My brain needs to be able to say, hey, it's not important. I'm going to inhibit that, and I'm going to selectively focus on finishing this PowerPoint. And those inhibitory pathways are super important for us as human beings. They're super important for our eye movement, super important for our balance function, for our ability to remember, and carry out just daily tasks, our motor programs and everything like that. So yeah, fixing ADD is super important, and people feel way better afterwards. And functional neurology does a great job.